This is 2010 MSP doublespeak. Congress says, Modi government says that Swaminathan Commission has not been implemented by the Congress, but the truth is that there were 201 recommendations in Swaminathan Commission, out of which the UPA government had implemented at least 175 of them. UPA's 2010 Rajya Sabha response has been accessed. In 2010, Congress had rejected the Swaminathan report. Congress rejected fair MSP demand. Congress promises MSP now to the farmers, but in 2010 in the Rajya Sabha report that we've accessed, a response to the MSP, the Congress says it cannot be, it basically is rejected. On what grounds? We're going to try and cut across to Milan Sharma, joining us for more on that. Milan, UPA's 2010 response in the Rajya Sabha on MSP law. They've rejected the law. On what grounds, if you can break that note we've accessed down for us?
Well, absolutely. At that time, the Congress government was unable to implement the Swaminathan Commission report, which stayed in limbo, from 2004 to 2006 and until, the next government came into power. But that is, the reason given by the Congress's side is that perhaps at that point of time, it wasn't viable enough to implement the C2 plus 50%, which is cost of production, and 50% over and above it as MSP to the farmers, and that is the reason given by the Congress's side. But the questions are looming today, because even as the farmers are saying that they do want an MSP law, and how is the government going to cost and calculate the entire amount that it will cost the exchequer to give the law as well as the MSP to the farmers. The real question is now whether the government is contemplating doing the same, because in their successive talks, the farmers this time strongly say that yes, we will not move from barricades and from borders, and we'll march towards Delhi until such time that the government actually decides to fulfill this long-standing promise. In the press conference of the farmers, they've also said that they are being accused of being politically affiliated to either the Congress or the Aam Aadmi Party or pro-left or others. But having said that, of course, the issue now that is being raised by the BJP there is that the Congress, when they had the chance, did not implement the MS Swaminathan Commission report, and now, the wheels of time have turned back and they are again facing that question. But BJP is also facing a bigger question. How will the Farm Stir 2.0 actually conclude this time around? Nabila.
All right. So we heard Rahul Gandhi just yesterday promising in full public view that if the Congress comes to power in 24, he will ensure MSP law to farmers. Though this 2010 UPA's response to MSP demand really leaves us stunned, you take a closer look, it says very clearly that this has been rejected on multiple grounds, though it wasn't considered for years after as well. 2010, Congress flatly refuses to accept MSP law demand, and now in 2024 they make that a poll promise. Milan.
Okay, Nabila, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear that question correctly, but as you were pointing out that yes, Congress has also decided.
All right, we seem to have lost a connection there. We're going to try and patch Milan. But here we see that the Congress party, who had once in 2010 opposed the minimum support price law, now comes back to promise this as makes a poll promise saying that if they are voted to power, they will implement MSP law, though also responding to all the allegations that they haven't implemented MSP in the states that they govern. Congress comes back with a response saying that they have ensured that nearly 170 odd or 175 of the recommendations out of the 201 have been implemented in the states that they govern. This is the Congress's response, but here we see MSP becoming a flashpoint between the centre and the opposition. UPA government in the Rajya Sabha had earlier refused to accept the Swaminathan panel's report on MSP, and India Today has accessed that document as well. At that time, UPA government said that MSP 50% hike in MSP would distort the market, adding that it can't link MSP and cost of farming. In fact, Rahul Gandhi now, though, announces the MSP as a law guaranteeing that right ahead of elections, prescribed by the Swaminathan Commission, saying that we will exactly implement what Swaminathan report suggests if they come to power. Meanwhile, Congress Chief Mallikarjun Kharge has launched a scathing attack on the Prime Minister. Kharge calls Prime Minister Hitler, adding that the BJP does not believe in democracy. He's further gone on to say that farmers in India were suffering because of the BJP, that they've crippled their livelihood. Other opposition netas, including TMC Supremo Mamata Banerjee, Uddhav Thackeray Sena's faction, slammed the Modi government as well for assault on farmers. Meanwhile, we see Agriculture Minister who said that protesting farmers should stay away from politics, adding that the government was working for farmers' betterment.
इंडिया की सरकार आएगी तो हम एमएसपी की गारंटी हिंदुस्तान के किसानों को देंगे। जो स्वामीनाथन रिपोर्ट में लिखा है वो हम पूरा करके आपको दे देंगे।
बहुत सारे राज्यों में इनकी सरकारें थी, वहां क्या किया? केंद्र में इनकी सरकार 60 साल रही, तब इन्होंने क्या किया? राहुल गांधी जी, आपकी गारंटियां तो हर राज्य में फेल हो रही, जहां जहां दी थी एक एक साल में लोग सड़कों पर उतर आए हैं। जो वायदे किए थे, हिमाचल में 1500 रुपए बहनों को देने के लिए कहा था, नहीं दिया। 5 लाख नौकरियां देने की कही थी, नहीं किया। 2 रुपए किलो गोबर, 100 रुपए लीटर दूध खरीदना था, नहीं खरीदा। जवाब दे राहुल गांधी देश को, क्यों गारंटियां फेल हो रही हैं?
ये हमेशा मोदी गारंटी, ये मेरा है, मैं काम करता।